All rise. Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1006, Shaw versus Shaw.
Thank you. Welcome. You all may be seated. Okay. Amelia Shaw, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
So our daughter has been living with me for 2 years. We're separated, and she's currently not paying any child support. And I thought maybe she would grow up, but I guess it's time to force her hand. So.
Okay. Any reason why you're not paying child support?
She makes a lot more money than I do.
Okay. Is that your only reason?
Mm-hmm.
You know it doesn't really work like that, right?
Well, I spend a lot of time, I'm trying to build my career. I'm a hairstylist.
Okay.
So
congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I travel a lot. I don't have a lot of extra money.
When she says she travels a lot, she's at music festivals like every other weekend.
All right, get ready, because this story is something else. We're talking about a parent who apparently thinks hitting music festivals takes priority over supporting their own child. And we're not talking pocket change here. We're talking a jaw-dropping $22,000 a month spent on partying, all while skipping out on child support. It gets even more bizarre. The excuses being thrown around, absolutely mind-boggling. This is the case of Shaw v. Shaw, where one parent is fighting just to get the support their child deserves, while the other is pulling off mental gymnastics worthy of an Olympic medal just to dodge responsibility. You're not going to believe the reasons being used to justify it. So let's dive in.
It's a bit excessive.
It's networking. I'm trying to do hair for bands.
Let me ask you a question. How much are these trips costing you every other weekend?
Probably close to $1,000.
Close to $1,000, and you're going twice a month?
Yeah, sometimes.
You're spending $2,000 a month to go to music festivals when you could be paying child support. So that means you can afford to pay child support, right? Well, yeah. That means that, right?
I mean, yeah, probably.
So what's the reason that you're not paying? Because it can't be that she makes more money when you obviously have the finances to do it.
Well, if I'm being honest,
I would hope you are.
Yes, the classic, I'm investing in my career excuse. Networking matters. But if your so-called career investment is costing as much as a monthly mortgage, it might be time to reassess those priorities. And let's be honest, how much hair are you really styling in between DJ sets and dance breaks at a music festival? On now. It's not networking, it's partying with a side of denial.
Talked about having a kid. She was sort of more enthusiastic about it than I was.
I'm the biological mother.
I'm trying to
also
figure out,
biologically related.
but I'm trying to figure out, what does that have to do with anything?
Well, it's kind of more on her, if you think.
Are you kidding me?
Well,
Because I gave birth to
I don't even understand what's going on right now. What do you mean that it's kind of more on her? It's your child too.
She wanted it more.
But you wanted it too, right?
Yeah, you were on board with this.
I was.
So you're going to still be on board with paying child support then? Because it's still your child. You don't get to pick and choose when you want to be a parent. It doesn't work like that. If you can spend $2,000 a month to go to music festivals.
Did you catch this one? Well, they wanted the kid more than I did. Seriously, that's not how parenting works. This isn't a group project where you can coast because someone else was more enthusiastic. Newsflash, if you signed up then, you're still signed up now, especially when it comes to supporting your child. Being a parent isn't a part-time, and it's definitely not a participation sport. Time to show up or step aside.
Pay her child support. And if you're out of town every other weekend, how are you seeing that child as much as you proclaim? That doesn't make sense.
I FaceTime.
She's drunk when she FaceTimes. Half the time I can't hand the phone over.
Indulge from time to time.
Right, and I am not buying anything that you're over there talking about. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get straight into the child support, and you are going to pay, okay? And I know you have the money because according to your tax returns here, you make about $800 a week, right? Okay. So I have your gross at about $3,200 a month. So you can afford to pay child support because you're spending $2,000 of that to go out of town, and that's based on what you said. That's not based on any calculation yet. Okay? All right? How many children?
Just one.
Just one child? Okay. So I have your net at $2,474.58. Who pays health insurance?
We have Medicaid.
Medicaid? Okay. So Medicaid has to be reimbursed to the state because that is a state benefit. So you are the one who is going to reimburse that money to the state. So what I have to do is take 9% of your gross, and that'll give me the health insurance amount that you'll reimburse to Medicaid. Comes out to $288. So when you add that to your monthly child support obligation of $494.92, that gets $782.92
A month?
Yeah. You spend $2,000 a month, right? Yeah, exactly. So you can afford it.
I think one music festival a month is enough.
And maybe you should take your daughter with you to the music festival.
I don't think so.
And there it is, the numbers don't lie, folks. If you're earning $3,200 a month and choosing to drop $2,000 of that on music festivals, we're not dealing with a can't afford it situation. This is a clear case of won't afford it. You know what else runs about $2,000 a month? Raising a child. But hey, guess it just comes down to priorities, right? Actually, no. Not when a kid's well-being is on the line.
Oh.
I don't trust that.
Oh, well, you know, now that she's paying child support, you really can't dictate what she does on her weekends. It's kind of how it works.
I just don't think that's a safe environment for a 3-year-old to be in.
It may not be, but until something actually happens, you can't dictate that. You wanted child support, you gave rights. You pretty much gave birth to a visitation rights. You understand?
Yeah.
And child support and custody are completely different. So that doesn't mean at any point, if she stops paying, that you can start denying her access to the child. It doesn't work.
This right here is a key legal reminder. Child support and visitation are completely separate issues. Just because you're paying support doesn't mean you get to control when, where, or how the other parent spends time with the child. And on the flip side, if you stop paying support, that doesn't mean your visitation rights automatically vanish. The court's job isn't to play referee in personal vendettas. It's to ensure fairness and the child's best interest. Using support or access as leverage, that's a fast track to legal. Keep it about the child, not control.
Okay. You all understand? Okay. Anything further?
No, ma'am.
Anything further from you? Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
And just like that, justice was served. The judge didn't fall for the excuses, ran the numbers, and made sure that each child gets the support they're entitled to. It's a reminder that parenthood isn't part-time. It's a full-on all-in commit. What do you think? Should the judge have laid down an even tougher ruling in this case? Drop your thoughts in the comment. If you're into real courtroom moments and justice in action, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification.